Hey guys, we're back at EDCON day 3 and we've got Alex from Flex Dapps in Melbourne. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Alex.
So what do you guys do?
Well, Flex Dapps is a developer collective in Melbourne. We work on Web3 things, so that means mostly blockchains and mostly Ethereum.
Yeah.
But we just do client work, so we're a bunch of developers. We've actually just moved back into YBF. We hang out with the Loki project.
Yes.
So we're in their office,
Yeah.
Disrupting them, throwing beach balls around the office. We've worked on a few projects. We've worked on an identity project with a Web3 venture studio called Type Human and the Australian Red Cross, which is really exciting. We've worked with a US-based product company called Block Native, who are trying to solve some of the UX and onboarding problems that decentralized applications have.
Yeah.
And we also built RMIT Online's blockchain developer course. And then other than that, we do a bit of grunt work, sort of smart contract development and sort of auditing and things like that.
Yeah, cool. I have heard of Type Human. There you go. So what sort of themes have you seen change over the past maybe 24 months when we had too much excitement and now we're back to busy building? And are there any sort of areas, I know finance has been spoken about a lot here, that you see being the sort of next industries to get disrupted?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's really interesting to see that like most of the users of decentralized applications are people utilizing decentralized finance, so dapps, and that's really cool. I don't have a finance background, so I find it hard to kind of conceptualize and think about how to build things in that space specifically.
Yeah.
But the one thing that's really exciting that I've seen over the last sort of 2 years is a lot of people with real product rigor coming into the space. So for example, Block Native is this US-based client that we work for, and it's really great to work with people that have built products that have had millions of users before, coming into the space and trying to wrap their head around the blockchain space and what things must be done differently. How do we solve these problems without sort of removing all of the benefits of decentralized tech?
That's probably one thing that Ethereum hadn't done well, with such a focus on the technology, and now that we're seeing the front end and the business minds and those sort of people come to the space as well.
Yeah, absolutely. But like the trickiest thing from my perspective is like we can make these fantastic applications that allow peer-to-peer exchanges of value, and the most sort of obvious business models are to just like take a fee but a lot of those instances you're making things less peer-to-peer. You're routing payments through a smart contract rather than allowing peer-to-peer payments.
Yeah.
And so we kind of need to come up with these really interesting different business models. And for me personally, like what is really the objective is we want to try and come up with some kind of business model which is as effective a positive feedback loop as the platform business model is, but then still embodies these Web3 values of decentralization, privacy, liquidity, etc.
That's awesome. I'm sure we'll have you guys on the channel in future when you'll be doing plenty more work if this space continues to take off. So thanks for joining us.
Pleasure, my friend. Thank you.